Hi, so this quick video is going to be the video I promised regarding what do I carry to the range when we're having a firing session. What kind of special trauma stuff that I have related to particular and potential gunshot wounds or breaks or things of that nature. So it's a small kit. I cannibalized this bag from one of the very cheap online sales for survival kits. I like the bag itself, that's why I got it. And now I have went ahead and put it with all the things that I want for the range. While I'm opening this, I'd like to thank you for visiting my YouTube. And I'd like to ask you guys for feedback, because I'm more interested in what I'm missing and what I should do correctly than the likes. If you want to like this video, I appreciate it as well, but I also want preppers' feedback on what I should put in here and what I'm really missing. Okay, so let's get into this. So again, this is the bag that I primarily have ready for when I take to the range. Okay, so as you can see, it's laid out pretty clear. That's why I like this bag. Right at the top here, I have a tourniquet. It comes with the scissors, it comes with the holder, it comes with everything, you know, your basic standard tourniquet. I like that, I'm appreciative of that. I have a large Israeli bandage. This is good for compound fractures or chest wounds or anything of that nature that are pretty big, or leg wounds. I'd like to be able to carry more, but I only have one in this kit, and that's fine because we're really safe at the range anyways, but it is there as well. I do have the ball pin I got for one kit. I keep it in here. And easy to reach, I do have a quick light. So I got 2 feet of this. This is a one-time use product, but if there's a pretty good wound, this will help the bleeding stop pretty quick. Some larger bandages, nothing particularly fancy about those. I do have a couple chest seals in here. God, I hope I never have to use them, but I do have them. So if something does happen where there's a front or back chest wound, I can cover both sides. And yeah, well, I hate to ever have to use one of those, but I have them if I need them. I have in here also a bunch of adhesive pads of different sizes and gauze pad, standard issue pretty much stuff there. Got a little bottle of iodine. We all like the iodine. Now, I'm hoping this is the most injuries I've ever had. Probably a sprained wrist at a range, or maybe a twisted ankle. So I got a couple elastic bandages here with clips in case I come across those. I got a pair of gloves. Actually, I believe there's 2 gloves in here. Or 2 pair, I should say. A little gauze roll. I got some Neosporin because sometimes you want to treat the cuts with something other than iodine. And the Neosporin does have some pain relief in it, so I appreciate that as well. I got a full box of Band-Aids. They're antiseptic, they're waterproof. If you're at the range, you're probably wet, or could be wet. I got a 4x10 gauze roll. Those always come in handy. I do have the emergency blanket because if someone does go into shock, they're going to need that as well. And then a couple of the smaller things I have in here. Safety pins. Came with the rubber tourniquet. A cheap pair of scissors, but it has a small amount of tape. I got a knife if I need to cut some clothing off or anything else of that nature. A couple pairs of tweezers. Those are always good when you're out of range. You get a splinter because maybe you're jumping over a barrel. I put in a shoelace because sometimes you just need a shoelace to tie something tighter. Tape's not going to cut it, or you don't have an ace bandage or the laxative bandage doesn't work. It's a little shoelace, actually comes in handy. And then I just got some alcohol pads, alcohol swabs. One thing is sting relief because sometimes there's bees out there. Again, this is just a tiny little range kit, but it's something I wanted to have so when I get to the gun range, and if God forbid anything ever happens, I do have stuff on hand because the gun range is remote and I already live in a remote province. So having some of these tools on hand to address any issues makes me just feel better. So again, this is a short video. I do appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'm looking more for your comments and feedbacks. I'm probably missing some important things. I know there's some high-end stuff that I'm just not trained on to use. So I didn't buy any of the chest pressure release valves and things of that nature because honestly, I don't know how to use it and I'd probably hurt someone if I tried. So again, I'm just looking for things and advice. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I should add. Give me some feedback. This is just particularly for the range. Again, I do have a large stash of medical stuff already, things that I will use in the house or in the event of a pandemic or another major event where you can't get to the store and buy things. And I have another video on that already. I appreciate it if you watch it. Again, if you like my content, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I thank you very much for taking the 10 minutes of your day to watch my videos.